ko ng Hello Philippines. Hello Philippines! Hello world! Hello Social Studies Tutu! I am Hesa Rose Yana, and today I will be presenting to you the industrial city of Buenos Aires in Argentina. So the basic information. Buenos Aires, officially the autonomous city of Buenos Aires, is the capital and primate city of Argentina. So when we say primate, it doesn't mean nga pareha to mga primate or prehistoric people like Homo sapiens. But when we say primate, it means nga mao ni ang kinaunhan nga city sa Argentina. So the city is situated on the western shore of the Rio de la Plata on South America's southeastern coast. So ang Buenos Aires nana siya sa South America, dili sa north. So the term Buenos Aires can be translated as fair winds or good airs. Again, unsa? Fair winds or good airs. Now, according to tradition, Spanish colonizer Pedro de Mendoza established the first settlement there, which he named Nuestra Señora Santa Maria del Buen Aire or Our Lady Saint Mary of the Good Air. So, mao na ang first or original name sa Buenos Aires. Now, Buenos Aires locals are referred to as porteños or people of the port because many of the city's inhabitants historically arrived by boat from Europe. So the citizens of Buenos Aires they are mostly from Europe and they arrived through riding a boat. That is why the people of Buenos Aires are called porteños. Kay of course, kung magsakay kag pambot adto man jud ka modunggo sa port or pantalan, mo nang gitawag sila porteños. So Buenos Aires geographical area measures approximately 200 square kilometers. The city is populated with approximately 15 million people. So grabing daghana ang namuyo sa Buenos Aires. Kaya imagine 15 million people. Now, Buenos Aires is one of the Latin America's most important ports and most populous cities, as well as the national center of commerce, industry, politics, culture, and technology. So, ang Buenos Aires is one of the most populous cities sa South America. Ka-imagine 15 million people. So, grabe jong daghana. And then, ka-industrial city naman ang Buenos Aires. So, mao na dyan siya ang center of commerce, industry, politics, culture, and technology. Now, let's date back to its history. Buenos Aires was founded by the Spaniards in the 16th century. That is why kung makabantay mo, ang ilahang angan nga Buenos Aires is Spanish nga term. It is because ang naka-discover sa Buenos Aires is a Spaniard. So from the start, it was a trading city. Until in the 19th century, Buenos Aires became immensely prosperous, known for its rich cultural life and architecture. And in the 19th century, Teatro Colón was established, which is considered as the world's leading opera house. And then tango remains as one of the city's main cultural experts with its own festival, World Cup, dance halls, and local dance competitions. So, ang Buenos Aires is known for the city of literature. They are very rich in culture. Now, let's proceed to the problems experienced in the city. So, ang Buenos Aires, kanang dili siya exempted sa mga lugar nga naka-experience of problems. Of course, Buenos Aires also experienced problems too. So in many ways, Buenos Aires is a city of contrast. Despite of its engaging cultural programs and relatively high levels of cultural participation, the city also faces the challenges and problems which includes, first, increasing inequality, second, biodiversity loss, pollution, densification, flooding, Crimes such as pickpocketing, mugging, sexual assault, and car theft. Mountains of trash, hazardous water, smoggy air, quality. Kay of course, nahimo namang industrialized ni nga city, daghan na jud ang mga machineries. That is why ang main problem nga ilahang giatubang is environmental problems like sa katong mga na-mention nga flooding, mountains of trash, hazardous water, and smoggy air quality. Now, what are the imposed solutions nga ilahang gi-implement para nga ma-address ni nga ang problems? So the first one, to address such problems, Buenos Aires is striving to implement several nature-based solutions such as green spaces, green facades, permeable pavements, and street trees. So adto sa Buenos Aires, para nga ma-address to nga mga issues or problems sa ilahang lugar, na sila gi-implement nga mga solutions. And adto sa Buenos Aires is bisan syudad siya pero naagihakoy green spaces na mga street trees. Di pareha sa kasagarang mga cities is kanang puno ra siya og mga buildings, wa kay makita kayo nga mga punuan or mga trees. Pero adto sa Buenos Aires, daghan silang mga street trees para nga ma-preserve gihapon ang environment. So in 2005, the Argentinian government passed the Zero Garbage Law, which banned landfilling of recycled waste. This law encouraged more people to recycle and properly separate waste. So nag-implement po sila og Zero Garbage Law in which encourage nila ang mga tao nga i-recycle ang mga recyclable nga wastes. And then, Greenpeace Argentina is a global organization dedicated to defending the environment. In 2014, after 2 years of public campaign, Greenpeace Argentina managed to protect one of the most important urban reserves in Argentina. So they implemented also the program called Greenpeace Argentina. Dili na Greenpeace nga katong makaon na kanang gisod sila ta. Greenpeace as in peace nga kalinaw, dili tong peace nga kanon. Another is that to solve the problems of solution within Buenos Aires, a circular economy approach is necessary to reduce the amount of trash, chemical discharges, and vehicle emissions. So, a circular economy is an economic system dito sa Buenos Aires in which the goods and materials retain its maximum value. Instead of the traditional take, make, dispose linear system, a circular economy closes the loops and creates an economy where waste is minimized through recycling, reducing, reusing, restoring, and recovering. So, ilahan ang i-promote dito sa Buenos Aires ning circular economy nga. Like for example, sa mga malls, ang ilahang gamiton is dili nang kanang makadaot sa environment. They use sustainable nga mga products para nga kung magamit na sa isa ka tawo, pwede ra pud nilang ma-recycle. That is circular economy. Now today, the city retains high levels of cultural participation, a great deal of independent cultural activity, and a history that embraces freedom of both expression and being in public spaces. Buenos Aires is living up to its rich history as one of the leading cultural cities of Latin America. The city is known for its festivals. There are more than 80 festivals spread throughout the year, and the Tango Festival is one of the most popular. So, ang Buenos Aires karon is they still maugihapon sila ang country nga leading sa cultural nga city sa Latin America. Now, fun facts about Buenos Aires. First, there are 130 million museums in Buenos Aires. So 130 million museums sa Buenos Aires. That is why they are considered as kanang leading cultural city because they value their culture, and literature. And then, Buenos Aires is the birthplace of tango. Tango, if you are familiar with the tango nga kanang naas dance sport nga category sa Latin dance. So, ang tango nag-originate na siya sa Buenos Aires. And Buenos Aires is the home of the largest port in all of South America rather. So, ang Buenos Aires is. And lastly, Buenos Aires is referred to as the Paris of the South because ang Buenos Aires, it is a vibrant city nga kanang mura siyag pari-pariha og structure sa Paris. And that's all. Thank you for listening. God bless everyone. Bye-bye.